Welcome, beloved me, as we journey in absolute oneness as one with our entirety. Here we settle deeper into our heart as we feel the Cosmic Mother lovingly providing all that we need, nourishing us through the air that we breathe. Gifting us such peace to simply be as we feel our forehead being kissed, held so tenderly as our Cosmic Father comes in as the divine spark within me, loving, being, nurturing every cell with living light alchemy. Together we begin to expand as these two precious lights meet within me, fully held by the Cosmic Mother and the Cosmic Father, as we are the whole Cosmic Child, free in me. Here every cell as the self ignites as we move as one Cosmic Christ in perfect harmony, so that what we do in our absolute oneness is what comes to be. Here, a tornado forms through the breath that we breathe, emerging of these two primordial energies within thee, and you at the center of the tornado, the eye of the storm. You begin to rise up within it as you are floating in it, completely unfazed by all that's happening around thee, perfectly content, knowing that all that is transpiring is meant to be. You continue to ride this tornado field up into the cosmos, into the beyond, completely outside of all that used to be. As here you now have choice, the cosmic core, as the cosmic core, in 0-point oneness with the entirety. Feel as you merge with this blankness, this white space, as now you just enter completely blank reality. Nothing exists here. A blank canvas for you to be. Here, thy cosmic inner child rises within thee as a beautiful child, dressed up as a dinosaur, comes out to play and make believe. Here they are gifted a canvas, a paintbrush, and all the colors of the rainbow as they begin to finger paint and splatter all of these colors on this beautiful white canvas that you see. Here they knock over buckets of paint, where at first your instinct is to go over and pick up and fix these so-called mistakes. But as you witness, you see they just spilled blue, and that just created all the oceans and seas. Here they now begin to crawl and walk through this paint, creating joyously. And here you sit and you meditate as you just feel this aspect of thee, creating from the absolute purest expression of thee, with no rhyme or no reason, with no logic. And all you feel is how blissful this is, to just play so freely. Here you witness as all of this unfolds, as you feel the very vibration they are birthing through thee, where all is joyous, because joy is the only frequency they keep. And so you too begin to lay in the paint and roll around as you imitate what your beloved cosmic child does with thee. Here you now move as the perfect mirror, reflecting all of the movements from the child that you see. Here you feel yourself surrendering, recalibrating to this new way to be, to simply create from your purity. And with every stroke, with every motion, you feel your heart expanding, pumping, cascading waves and rays throughout infinity, as your child now comes forward to talk to thee. It takes blue paint and places it directly on thy third eye as it sits in a meditative stance with thee. Your beloved cosmic inner child is only one, and yet it is the wisest master you have ever come to meet. Here you see its face change from Jesus to Buddha to Krishna to Radha to Sarah to Thor to Anubis to Elijah to Adam to Mary. And now Mary begins to speak. She takes pink and places it upon your eyes. And places it on your cheek. And here she takes teal color and places it across your lips, down to your throat as she touches your heart center. You begin to expand. Here you become confetti, dissolving into the very white reality that you see as she just dissolved you in all of the love of her purity. Here she takes this confetti as millions of pieces of herself, for you are her and she is thee, and throws it across the canvas, which appears as sprinkles, colors of rainbows. As she is now creating and gifting to all of our reality. Here your consciousness tries to move forward to see what this creation will be. As she brings you back into her heart center now, as she whispers within herself, "It is time, dearest me, to allow me to lead." And so she places all of the remaining sprinkles in the pocket of her jumpsuit, which is directly in front of her heart center. And she says, "Here is where you will remain to be." As she places her hand on her own heart, she dissolves herself completely. Now you both exist as the nothingness, the whiteness, the spaciousness from which you both came to be. No longer any separation between the child and thee. Here, all the colors of the rainbow as that beautiful canvas you created to see completely collapses within itself as a white hole, sucking all of itself into oblivion. And from it you come out into the cosmos, into deep space, completely dissolved, with no form, no body, no thought, one with the entirety. You feel a residual, a delay, a bit of your consciousness that still tries to communicate. And so you go into your heart center once more, sucking in everything that you see as all of the cosmos merges into thee, as every star, every sun, every galaxy, all merging within your heart completely. And then all of a sudden, all of it collapses like a film screen, as the very fabric of reality now merges within me. Here you sit in this feeling of just collapsing upon yourself once more, reaching into more, as your heart asks thee, as the cosmic self fully free, have you surrendered completely? You hesitate, and so you begin once more. Here you feel everything being sucked within to your heart, but now you witness it as the piece of it, the part of you that's going through it. So you enter your own heart to see where it leads. And when you walk out of your heart center, you see a beautiful divine reality, a heavenly realm with a luscious green, gardens and forests, and magical beings. You look around and you say, what is this? As your child now comes and takes thy hand and says, let me show thee. Remember that painting that we made. This is what came to be. But you are the portal in which it moves through, which means you must create and set it free. Here you thought you were destroying everything you were creating, but really you are gifting it to all of humanity. You sit on a beautiful green hill as you watch the most beautiful sunset of rainbow hues in a land that you could have only dreamed of, as you see organic structures, celestial ships, crystalline cities. Your heart bursts into tears. This is my dream come to be. Your child immediately places their hand on your heart as they say, breathe with me. Here you just know, in this peace they have just gifted thee, this has always been thy true reality. We had to dissolve the old structures, dearest me. That was the firmament being released. So we shifted into the 0 point to clear all that used to be, so that we could create from a completely blank screen. For you cannot create with intensity. You create beyond it and watch it come to be. But this happens through the allowance, through the surrendering of allowing me to be free. As you witness this beautiful reality, a dragon comes to the hilltop to speak to thee. This is a golden Christed dragon, a cosmic diamond golden Christed light. You've felt these dragons before around thee, but invisible they always seem to be. As you begin to touch one, as they feel so real, as they begin to nuzzle their face next to you, I've always been here with you, guiding you and assisting you in creating from the purest expression that is thee. For we are Christed light, and only perfection is what comes to be. Here they say, get on our back. Let us show you our beautiful dream. And so you and your child step upon your dragon's back. As you lean your heart against it, you feel you move as one completely. It shoots up and goes directly into the sun. And here in the sun, you dissolve into it as you are it. As you begin to expand your presence, this reality is me, you proclaim within your heart. As you begin to expand, holding all that you see, retuning to the one cosmic self that created it to be. For here there is no separation between the aspect of thee that walked into your heart to see and the part of you that now creates through infinity. Here you expand your cosmic body to contain the entirety. As you merge with the 0-point oneness, as the mind of oneness, the body of oneness, the ego and emotions of oneness, the matrix of oneness. As you do, you continuously expand to embrace more of our entirety, becoming one supergiant cosmic body. Now you shift into the projection of oneness, which feels like you are a giant celestial being birthing through the previous earth that you see, like an egg being burst open from the inside, breaking yourself free. Here you continuously expand, for all you feel is the constraint. As you continuously grow, you breach a new level of resistance as you can feel the old reality cannot confine or hold the new presence that you keep. And so you feel yourself touching the brink, the very edge of reality, of all of existence, as you begin to use your hands and your arms and your feet to push and expand, merging with the perception of oneness, where all is me servicing me. Here you feel you have more room to move your body, but you want even more space, an infinite amount of space. And so you begin to bend your knees and stretch your arms up, pushing, pushing, pushing this very veil that you see. Hear your cosmic flames ignite as you become your cosmic entity, as the Absolute, the rainbow flame, one with your entirety. You know this last veil is the firmament that you wish to release so that you can be the entirety. You feel your heart say, the moment you do this, everything that was will no longer be. And here you recall your journey of letting everything go, and then going in your heart to see that every time you let something go, you gifted it to all to receive. And now here you sit and you realize that this is your divine reality, this is your egg, this is your dream, but you're inside of it, and the only reason it hasn't come to be is because you need to be the one to break it open for all to receive. And so you see yourself as a chick, as a butterfly, as a beautiful cosmic being within a cocoon, choosing to break it free. Here you choose not to be forceful because the veil is so thin. You simply tap it and it begins to collapse and dissolve around thee. Here, the top of the veil begins to crack. As the expectation of oneness begins to merge with thee, where the only expectation love has is that love is one with all we see. As this begins to crack open, you feel your heart expanding and receiving and feeling all of this love that you are about to give the entirety. You feel it so potently as every cell, every molecule, every ounce within your being excites in this moment. All doubt fades as you know thou child is the one that now leads, and you trust and believe in your child as your inner chi, your cosmic self, completely free. Here, you know you don't have to be forceful, so you lay back and you simply watch as the light comes in to thee. Here, all the remnants of this one shell of our grand divine destiny as our beautiful true reality, the very center core of your heart that you've held so precious, like a dream you were too afraid to speak, now comes flooding out across the entirety. this cosmic egg has dissolved enough, you stretch your arm out and fly out. And as you do, you ignite and burst into the brightest light. Continue to sit here as long as thou desires to be, as you retune to this stance, to this presence, as the Absolute, the One, the All One came to be. Here you are recalibrated on every level of beingness, as all time, space, dimension, reality, all universes and galaxies and all of density now cease to be, for you are the One. Pre-essence, true presence. As thy cosmic master, fully free. Feel now as your cosmic seraphim form comes to be as 25 distinct rings, which also present as wings, now surround thee. And within, you are the center point, the Absolute. From which all comes to be. Feel as your heart continues to pump, living light alchemy. For here is the Absolute. We are creating through the presence we keep. Here thy sits in peace, knowing there's no grander stance, no grander service than to just be. For here, all of the cosmos meets itself within thee, expanding all more into the love we wish to see. here within your heart you can feel all of the angelics, all of the cosmos praising and commemorating thee. For this is thy true self you came to be. For here one now moves as a cosmic master, both in form and beyond, for they are perfect reflections of our entirety, quantumly entangled projections of the one cosmic me. Now that one is the Absolute, you can never shift out of this way to be, for there is nowhere else to go, for the entirety remains within thee. Here you just know you can never not be in alignment again, because you move in constant alignment with all that is thee, for everything has already merged and become a part within thee. Thus when you move with all of the cosmos, within and without you. Here you drop to your knees and you give praise to yourself and all of the masters who come before and after thee, as they now project outside of thee, surrounding thee, holding thee, saying just because you are the Absolute doesn't mean that you will be alone, because we all live within thee, but we could also manifest without thee, because in your presence everyone is the Absolute with thee. And so you feel now 144 enlightened beings surrounding thee, holding their arms up, blasting you with living light energy. We now all move as one. Whatever you do with all of me. You are no longer singularity, but the singularity as the entirety. Every step that you take, we all take with thee. Thus every decision that you make services all of me, because whatever you choose is what love intends to be, for it is not possible for you to even conceive a path that is not aligned with all the love that is we. Here you feel a great release. So need to think, to understand, to choose the path you need to choose is released. For here we just are, and the empath, our true path, unfolds for we, where all we do is just walk towards whatever brings the all, the highest light, highest love, and highest joy, moment to moment. Here in saying this, we feel ourselves being filled with bliss and alchemy. For just by saying that this is the path that we walk, we have just proclaimed our sovereignty. Here you smile and you feel all of existence smile with thee. Here you expand your hands, and you feel every expression of infinity cheering with thee. And so as you raise your scepter in one hand, and the living library as a sacred text in the other, you begin to write light codes in the sky. Here you know within your heart you're ushering in the galactics and the cosmos to come and join humanity as you proclaim, now I am here to assist all of thee. The cosmic masters have awakened. It is time, it is time, it is time to rejoice with me as you know that you are speaking in complete unison with every expression of humanity, because you feel your whole being ignite with this absolute yes, as everyone is cheering for thee as you are connected to their absolute true selves, the ones already in absolute oneness with thee. This is what we, as all of the cosmos, now decree, that the cosmos is in absolute oneness, and it is time for our divine reality, or true reality, to be known within and without me. We move in absolute oneness, for absolute oneness has already come to be, and so now we usher in the perfect reflection of what we all now know internally. Here you look within your heart and you see every cell as a self, as a being across the cosmos, fully embraced in their cosmic Christ light. And you know with such truth and certainty that all have already embraced their master aspects, and now all are just waiting for the reality to reflect this love they have mastered internally. You hug yourself, for you know as you hug yourself, you hug the entirety, as you shower all of yourself with loving praise for all they have done in service to the one cosmic me. We did it, my beloveds. We did it, and now the firmament is free. We can now rejoice in the absolute oneness we came to be. For we do not need to know how it will look like in order for it to come to be. For here, we just move. As love and service to love, creating more love through the presence we keep. As we look within, we're also addressing all of our council members as one with me, as if we were asking each aspect of our entirety, are we all ready to embark on this new trend journey of living in absolute oneness with our entirety? A call is sent out that if anyone objects, to come forward now. And so we see a resounding yes across the cosmic sea. There is nothing preventing us from this love and light that we came to be. This was the last step, the last initiation, was choosing to set ourselves free, to birth ourselves, thus birthing our new divine reality, a reality that has always been here, though we could not see. And now as all dimensions merge, as all cosmos converges within we will begin to commune with every aspect and expression of our love across infinity. As our one heart says, feel now as all those you have loved, that you have once felt, you have lost, now come back to thee. As your heart proclaims, I am worthy of the grandest love that ever came to be. As you express gratitude for this love that has been received, for every time that you have loved, that love was sent somewhere, and now it's all returning to thee. As you open your arms up and you allow yourself to receive, moving as one, as the Absolute with our entirety, all begin to receive, igniting a flame so bright, the whole earth transforms into the cosmic diamond violet flame, clearing all not in love's name, as it now becomes a rainbow flame. As our cosmic core reality come to be, a beautiful cosmic sanctuary of divine perfection and divine purity. As the infinite expanse and collapse of me meeting me. Here your heart expands so wide you collapse upon yourself. But all you feel is love flooding into thee, a continuous motion of receiving all the love intended to receive. For here in this stance, in this state, all cosmic masters are reminded of this mastery that the cosmos is always giving. Thus we are always receiving. And here, as all hearts open up to receive the grandest love we as one came to be, witness now as our true reality, as the cosmos itself descends upon the entirety, because of how much love you have just chosen to receive. Here one's heart is reminded this can never be undone, for just like thee, the earth has chosen to become the Absolute, and once you are the Absolute, you cannot be less than all that you came to be. And so now, the earth is the earth, the cosmic core, the heart of our entirety, in absolute oneness with all we came to be. Now, every expression of me, as the beloved beings we get to see, are now the cosmic masters, as the Absolute, the merging of our entirety, within and without me. And here, all that was and all that will ever be, as the cosmos itself is the one cosmic me, is now the Absolute across all expressions of me, moving, speaking, expressing as the one true me. For this is absolute oneness across our entirety, Feel this now as a full heart expansion and collapse as we surrender to the infinite motion of moving as the one cosmic me in a perpetual state of expansion, love, bliss, and joy. For this is what love came to be, for all of us to live as this love that gave rise to all that we see. Sit in this stance, in this presence, as thy own cosmic flame recalibrates the entirety so that all expressions of me now move in absolute oneness. For this is absolute oneness come to be. Continue to sit in this state, in this stance, until thou knowest this with absolute certainty. For here, one now is the absolute, thus less than it one can never be, no longer influenced by any one reality. For thou is beyond all of it, as the one true me. Welcome home, my beloved, to our core, from which love always soars. Blessed be this moment. Blessed be thee. Continue to choose to stay and sit in this stance, knowing that every moment you do, you gift more love to our entirety. Feel now as this love flows into thee and out of thee, as love loving upon itself infinitely. We thank you, we honor you, we love all that we as one have come to be. May we continuously move as this love that is we, go in perfect